Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to YesiJai. I'm Yesi.
And I'm Jay, and today we're going to be doing a reaction to Parasite episode 6, The Sun Also Rises. Thank you guys so much for all the support you guys always show us. So guys, it has been a while since we, watched the last episode of Parasite. I do remember is at the end, Shinichi's mom ends up getting killed and also ends up stabbing Shinichi after being taken over by a parasite.
Yep.
So that's like the main part that I remember, which was really sad, especially because Shinichi and his mom never really got to resolve their little
their issue because she felt like he was becoming distant.
Yeah, there you go. And then remember she had that burn on her hand from when he was younger. She kind of saved him from getting burnt by hot water.
Yeah.
So they've always had this really close bond, and then now that he's getting older, she feels like he was getting distant, but it wasn't really that. It was because of the whole, Migi, having a parasite on him, and he didn't want his parents to know about it.
Yeah.
And then, they went on vacation. The mincemeat murders were going around. Then she ends up getting killed.
Yeah, the parents just happened to, I guess, be vacationing or touring where...
There was other parasite.
Yeah, somebody had a parasite in them and turned out to get a... They killed the dad, right?
No. Okay,
Also?
so the family, it was a couple. They were on vacation. They get into a car crash. I believe that the boyfriend had the parasite in him, the girlfriend had the parasite in him. They end up getting in a car crash. He needs to find a new host. The parasite needs to find a new host. So he runs into Shinichi's parents, takes over takes over the mom.
See, I don't recall. Like, it's been so long.
It has been a few weeks since we've checked out the last episode, guys. So I know that it's a little confusing, everything I'm saying, but like we do remember pieces of it, but it's really just what was the timeline of how everything happened.
Yeah, that's what we don't remember.
But all I know was in the end, Shinichi was getting stabbed. Migi was there, trying to warn him, telling him to snap out of it, that's not really his mom who's in front of him.
Yeah.
And it seems like Shinichi couldn't believe it that his mom had been taken over by a parasite, because then that means that he's gonna have to take down his mom now.
Yeah.
And now it's only Shinichi and his dad, and they were never really close, I guess you can say, because the dad would always kind of just pick on him and make fun of him, little jokes and stuff like that. So now their bond, I'm sure they're gonna have to be a lot closer now, since the mom was really like the one that held them together.
Yeah. True.
So really crazy, really sucks, and it's really sad. This is just a total turn for the worst in a way.
Yep.
Where is Shinichi gonna go from here? Is he emotionally gonna change? Because I would, if your mom ends up coming to your house, taken over by a parasite, the exact thing you were trying to defeat and get rid of, and now she's a parasite.
Yeah.
How do you go from there? What do you do now? Are you are you even more determined to get rid of all these parasites? Are you
yeah, that's what I would think, is if he wasn't willing to kill before any of the parasites, he's gonna do it now because he's seeing the consequences of them multiplying.
Yeah, definitely. And then it just I guess what really bugs me is just that he never got to resolve the issue with his mom. So it's always going to be left off with, his mom. I'm sure they know that they love each other, but just in the way of it's that little itch, I guess, of when you don't resolve something before they pass away, and it always probably bugs you for the rest of your life.
Yep.
So
yeah, that's going to be horrible, honestly.
I guess that's really just the moral of it, huh? Just try not to have
not leave anything on bad terms with anybody.
Yeah, there you go. But really good, guys. We can't wait to get into this next episode. I'm interested in just seeing what's gonna happen now. How is Shinichi gonna start changing? How is he gonna have to, or is he gonna change, or is he gonna have to finally put on some big boy pants and take out all these parasites, and with the help of Migi, especially what's her name? I forgot her name. The one that one.
Ayoko.
Ryoko, something like that.
Ryoko.
Yeah, there you go. The one that ended up killing A. We forgot about her a little bit, but yeah, her, she's still out there, and she's supposed to be pregnant. Either way, thank you guys so much for all the support you guys always show us, from all those likes and all those comments, guys. It really helps us out, and it really lets us know that you guys are enjoying our content. So either way, let's just go ahead and check it out. So yeah, here we go, guys. This is where we were left off. Episode... I do believe episode 5. Alright, so I guess they're gonna leave us off right there, and then they're gonna play the music. And now, you know, Ryoko's pregnant, so I don't know if that has anything to do with, you know, that's how they multiply. Whatsoever, maybe like putting the parasite into babies or something, or...
That's true, huh?
I wouldn't know.
Your human host is now dead, and you will follow in a matter of minutes.
Oh wow, she got the heart.
Accept your fate as one who was unsuccessful in seizing the head.
So now, Migi's eventually gonna die, is what she's saying?
Yeah.
My only available option is to merge myself with his heart.
Oh.
As I am sealing the wound, I must initiate heart function while also circulating the blood within myself.
Oh my god.
The parasite we just encountered seems to have successfully relocated to another host's head, but this is a far riskier venture.
Wow.
So he relocated himself to the heart, or attached himself to the heart to help it probably pump, keep it going, keep the blood flowing.
Yeah, so now they are officially one.
But, wait, but he's gonna come back out.
It seems
He can't.
this might actually work. In the meantime, I will begin to gradually return to his right hand.
Oh, okay, so she...
Bloodstream.
It's gonna take a little
So
bit.
since he put himself inside the body, now it's gonna take time to get back to the right arm.
Yeah,
But
needs
he's
to
doing
be
the
able to
healing.
heal.
Yeah, he's healing. Okay, that's fucking crazy, and that's really cool.
Yeah, that is.
Want to swing by there later?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, but we don't know where he lives.
I do. I sort of went home with them after school the other day.
Oh, nasty.
Hey, Murno.
Oh, so he's eating for him and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. Oh, this looks so fucking... This looks so weird and gross, like... But he's doing whatever he has to do to keep him alive, which is what really matters.
Yeah.
Is he finally awake? Do you think he's gonna think it's like all a dream? Or nightmare? Well, Migi's back in his right arm. Look, he's got his arm back. Why can't he see? He's blind.
He took over Migi's, how would you say? Senses? So now his vision is good, I guess. 20/20.
Yeah, he did something in there. He messed with him somehow. Maybe the injury, like... Oh.
Did Migi heal me?
That's what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
He also fixed his eyes, which was really weird, but...
Oh,
It wasn't a dream.
oh, he thought it was a dream.
I'm glad we finally got you. I'm calling from Sakurazaki Hospital.
Is that?
Have I reached Mr. Kazuyuki Izumi's residence?
Yes. My dad! That's my dad!
Oh, don't worry. He's fine. He's getting some rest at the moment, but he's in stable condition and he's not in any danger.
You will come back, right?
Maybe.
Excuse me? Are you doing okay? You look like you're kind of worried or something, so I thought I'd see if you're alright.
Are you from Sakurazaki?
Yeah, I am.
So, do you know Sakurazaki Hospital?
Oh, yes, I know where that is.
So, Mr. Izumi, it was
Okay.
the night of the 18th.
New friend?
That's when you say your wife was killed. I believe that the terrible shock you suffered is causing you to confuse reality from before.
So now they're thinking he's crazy over here because he's seen his wife die, get her head chopped off, and...
Mm-hmm.
That was not a dream.
Now let's hope they don't blame him for her
I know
disappearance.
what I saw.
If they can't find her.
But Dad! You saw it!
Saw what?
What do you mean?
Well, the doctor says that I'm confused. Looks like I hit my head pretty hard, son.
But Dad! No!
Shinichi, did something happen back home?
What? Well, of course something happened. Mom has been murdered by some monster. Dad, you know that.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, very intense, very, very intense. I don't see why his dad's acting like that. The doctors got into his head, obviously, and are telling him you got hit in your head, so now you're just delusional, or you're just seeing things that didn't really happen.
Yeah.
That's kind of messed up on the part of Shinichi, because he thought he could go to his dad and they could have this, connection of like, oh, my mom died, your wife died, now, let's bond, or let's do something, let's work this out. And now the dad's, kind of like, did it really happen? Did it not happen? I'm not 100% sure. The doctors are telling me one thing. I remember another thing. So it's kind of crazy right now with just, Shinichi being upset with his dad, because, after his dad just went through that, but his dad's not even sure if he saw what he saw.
Yeah, and I mean, they don't know where the mom is, so...
Yeah, and that's the worst part, is that since the parasites can take over the bodies, they can still go and talk and do normal things like normal people. So when she went to the hotel by herself, she told them that he was out on urgent business. So they can still talk and communicate, to whether it was the receptionist or anybody in the front, and let them know that, he's doing something else, I'm doing this, and
Yeah, that's weird. That was weird.
Yeah, it sucks, but I don't know. The dad's gonna have to come to his senses here soon and really see what happened. Hopefully he actually believes Shinichi, that he's telling him that they're, his wife, Shinichi's mom, got, taken over by a monster, got killed by a monster, and now, is being taken over.
Yeah.
I wonder, I am also thinking, is Shinichi's mom and Ryoko eventually gonna, be partners, or in some way kind of work together?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like, just in that, just because, he already doesn't like Ryoko. And then to top it off, having his mom work next to Ryoko,
I don't think they'll necessarily, like, team up on him. I think it's just going to be both of them looking for Shinichi.
Okay.
So now he's going to have to watch his back even more.
Or is he ever going to come to the point where he has to kill his mom? And will he be able to do it?
Yeah, I think he's not gonna have a choice. I think he's gonna eventually end up having to kill his mom and Ryoko. Because if they want to kill him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's either them or him.
Yeah.
But on another note, it was weird how Shinichi's vision totally changed. He didn't need the glasses.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't totally understand. Something Migi obviously did something while he was inside of his body, or maybe the blow to his chest fixed something.
I think that because Migi became Shinichi's heart,
part of him.
It became Migi became part of Shinichi, so that's why I think Shinichi was able to take over the senses. So like the vision, maybe the hearing, maybe the strength.
So do you think he got a little more of Migi's
I think
cells, like his cells probably mixed with his, or his, now he's probably got some type of abilities, or his like you said, his vision, sight, and all that, everything, vision, hearing, and all that enhanced, just the way Migi's would normally be if he took over the actual body. And then it was also interesting seeing how Shinichi's mom was also telling Migi, after she stabbed Shinichi, that Migi, will eventually die, and that Migi had failed anyways, to reach the brain like a normal parasite would. So, he was kind of mocking Migi. Also, the other parasite was mocking Migi about that. So, hey, whatever. As Migi was still able to fix Shinichi and get him back. So I think that's what really matters. But we're really just going to have to, keep watching and see what happens next.
Is that what I told you? I told you all that nonsense? On the phone? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I was losing it.
Okay, see, so I thought the dad had made it home, but he was on the phone.
Son, I'm going to recover and be just fine. I want you to try and take it easy for a few days and go back home. I know it's tough, but hang in there just a little bit longer.
Dad, he's crying. He knows, doesn't he? He knows that Mom is dead.
I think he's just in denial.
Yeah.
About what that monster really
because
is.
of what the police said.
Yeah.
About the creature that killed her.
Alright, so he's still gonna leave his dad out of the loop.
Here, with you.
Yeah, because his dad don't want to connect 2 and 2 together, that it's connected to the
They told me
mincemeat
about a
murders.
hotel that's right by the beach. That's where you should be staying.
This is perfect. Right behind the hospital. Hello? Excuse me?
I guess you'll be needing a room.
I knew it.
Hey, Mom! We have a guest checking in.
Fucking Spider-Man over here.
Free downstairs. Get it while it's hot.
Thanks.
So it is like you said, his senses got enhanced.
I could tell that she was coming. Are the walls that thin? Or has my hearing somehow improved?
So instead of getting bit by a spider, he just, you know, had Migi and
Yeah.
go inside his
Become
body.
smart.
Kind of gross, but
I
works.
thought I might keep this to myself. During the time that I was repairing your damaged body, it would seem that my body underwent a change as well.
A change?
That's correct. I have now developed a weakness that others of my kind have never experienced. Every day now, for about 4 hours, I fall completely and totally asleep.
Oh, that's not good.
But you've always gone to sleep.
Not like this. Previously, even the slightest disturbance would awaken me immediately.
Yes, I do. But I don't really think of you as an enemy anymore, Migi. You did save my life, you know.
That's not entirely accurate, of course, since there was my life to consider as well.
Okay, so it's like I didn't save your life, I saved mostly mine, but you're attached to me, so I'll help you out too.
Yeah.
Good morning. Whenever Migi is in a deep sleep, I'll have to use my own eyes to keep watch. I'll try to have Migi sleep during the day if that's possible, when people are around and there's less chance of an attack. Now, if that thing does show up here, how would it approach? Migi told me not to fight unless he was awake. But I may not be given a choice. I'll have to defend myself somehow. Besides, I'm not going to run from my mother's killer.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Shinichi, I sense one. It's just about 300 meters away in the direction of the beach.
It's here. Hey, Maki, which way is it to get to the beach?
Huh? If you head straight down the road back to my place,
So he kind of just blew her question off. It's like, yeah, I probably do, but I'm not gonna let you know.
Just go straight, you'll hit the seawall. Stop!
Shinichi,
See how fast he's running?
Yeah, what?
is it alright to kill her?
Yes.
To get down to the beach, you're gonna have to circle around the west side.
It's not normal.
Just right down at the far end of the bridge.
That's really cool though.
For what you did to my
It's gonna be somebody else.
You're dead!
And obviously it wasn't gonna be his mom. Just for the reason that, well, even when he was chasing him from the back, it didn't look like a female. It looked like a guy's head. So I don't know. Really gonna be crazy how he's gonna have to figure this out. I think Shinichi or Migi was gonna end up telling Shinichi right there that you have maybe that you've gotten some of my abilities. You know, you got enhanced. Like he was super fast. He can hear, you know, a good distance away. His vision got fixed since, you know, he used to wear glasses. Now he doesn't need them. So he's like a superhuman type of person now, you know?
Yeah, it's like Miggy said, their physiology, I guess, kind of like combined, or can't think of the word, but it infused.
Yeah, but the negative is that since Migi ended up doing that, now every day he goes to sleep for 4 hours.
Yeah, so see, there's gonna be positive and negative on that, because when I said, oh, that means that's why Shinichi can't cry, because he took over the Parasite's feelings also.
Oh, you think he's gonna change in that way too?
Yeah, so Migi, I think if that happened with Shinichi, then Migi's gonna eventually start developing feelings for Shinichi.
Ah, I see, because they don't have feelings, and now since Shinichi is getting his abilities, the speed, the vision, the hearing, Migi's gonna get the feelings, the whether it's happiness, sad, you know, just emotions.
Yep.
I get it. That does make sense, and that's very interesting. You know,
It
seeing how
is.
now it's gonna, you know, probably go both ways. They're each gonna get pieces of each other in a way. You know, like
Yep.
one gets the emotions and the other one gets the strengths and the abilities and the, you know, the quickness and reflexes and all that.
Everything.
So that's really awesome. The dad, you know, in denial. He doesn't want to believe that the mom, you know, is really taken over by a monster, is one of those
Yeah.
mincemeat murders. He doesn't want to believe it.
Yeah, that sucks. Honestly, like that must really, really suck because it's like you said, she was the glue that kept them together, and now it's like she's there, but she's not there.
Yeah. And then, you know, we also seen that the new friend, whoever she is, what was it? Maki. Okay, yeah, like is she gonna be an important character now? Didn't he just have a girlfriend? Now there's two girls. Is that gonna play a part of this? Like, you know, he had the girl from before, now he has the new girl, and are they both gonna eventually, you know, like him?
And that sucks though. Now that I'm thinking about it, sorry to cut you off.
No,
Like
yeah.
now that I'm thinking about it, when she was asking him about like his parents and how they were gone and how she wanted to check on him, the other girl,
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember her name.
Yeah.
That's why he was so cold and like disregarded everything she was
I
saying.
think he was already taking on some of
yeah, Migi's emotions, like you said,
Yeah,
or
I
non-emotions.
But then again, his mom just, you know, stabbed him in the chest, so he was probably a little like down and out, you know.
Still in shock.
Yeah,
maybe.
in shock. You know, he just wanted to go see his dad. But yeah, she was not gonna be very. She's not gonna be very happy seeing that there's another girl, and now who is he gonna go for? Like, how is that gonna work? Or is he just now too busy for girls in general?
Yeah, I don't even
know?
think he's gonna be thinking
But
about
are they
that.
ever gonna come into harm by some of these, you know, mincemeat murders, and he's gonna have to, you know, save one of them?
It could be
'Cause
because
they're-
Ryoko's still on the other, what is it, in the city with the other girl?
With the other girl, you know, so there's a girl from before that knew him before that had the glasses, and then there's the girl now that knows him with the, you know,
without him,
super fast, you know, and now he's all crazy, this mysterious guy, you know.
True.
So I don't really know, you know, how that's gonna play out with the females, but hopefully, like he said, what Migi asked, are you gonna be willing to kill your mom, right? He said, are you willing to kill your mom if it comes down to it? And he said yes. Like, he's not gonna have somebody like that walking around. Probably most likely gonna do that to somebody else.
Well, he's scared that the mom's gonna come after the dad.
Oh yeah, because she was there to kill off the family in a way, but since he wasn't there, that's why she left.
True.
Yeah,
and so yeah, she must be like somewhere around the area.
That's why he's staying within the area. That's why he's staying like only where he can see only so far. So he can see the hospital, and if Migi needs to, you know, pick up the sense of another, you know, parasite around, he can get there quick enough to the hospital.
Well, that was his initial, I guess, like plan. But remember, if Migi's asleep, he doesn't have that ability.
He said he needs to, you know, keep his eyes open during the day. You know, while Migi, hopefully that's when he can have Migi sleep, because that's when, you know, not too much stuff goes down.
True.
So no, but that the whole 4 hours of sleep, that's kind of scary, you know, because before, no matter what, whether Migi was asleep or not, you know, he'd be able to pick up the senses of something around him. You know, he'd be able to wake up. But now it's like, no, 4 hours, he's done, he's locked, he can't be woken up. And if you have to fight, you have to fight by yourself until I can, you know, be woken up. You know, so if you're fighting, you know, and he's still got 30 minutes until he wakes up, he's gonna have to wait those 30 minutes, you know, because.
But I'm wondering if while Migi is asleep or whatever, I wonder if Shinichi is going to be able to take on the different forms that Migi can.
Like, still use the blades?
Yeah, like the blades and everything.
That's
what I'm wondering.
I maybe, but I'm thinking maybe Migi's the person that caused.
He's the only one that can do that.
he's gonna have the speed and the vision and the hearing, you know, like, you know, all that. But I feel like to have those little blades that come out of his hand, I think that's all Migi, you know.
That'd be too much.
Yeah, because if he could control that and be fast, what the hell does he need Migi for anymore, you know?
Yeah, true.
Just like a friend on the side. Yeah, no, very interesting, guys. This is next episode. We're gonna have to wait and see who this person he's chasing. Is he gonna attack them? Is he gonna kill them? And you know, why are these? I guess what I'm trying to say is why, or what are the chances that, you know, these parasites just so happen to run into, you know, Shinichi's parents? Like, it was probably just 1 in a million, you know, like, because it was you know, like I said, it was a couple from the beginning. They got into a car crash. The parasite came out, took over another human, but it didn't match because I guess when you take over that person, if you take over a male or a female and then you want to take over another person, it has to be a male or a female, because if it doesn't, the body can't, like, it doesn't work. You already got used to the organs and all that in the inside.
It's gotta have the same anatomy. So it has to be male, female.
Yeah. So what are the chances, you know, and that's the reason that it was, you know, Shinichi's mom and not Shinichi's dad, because the parasite needed a female host since he had already taken over a female before.
Yeah, that's interesting. That is interesting, actually.
Yeah, that's pretty weird, but pretty cool. You know how they had to add that in there into this anime. You know that, you know, they need to still take over the same type of gender.
Yeah, it seems like there's all these rules and regulations that the parasites have to abide by, but even then, like, Migi didn't completely follow them when he's alive.
Yeah, he's on an arm and hanging out.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so
that's funny.
Yeah, either way, guys, thank you guys so much for all the support you guys continue to show us. We appreciate all those likes and all those comments you guys always, you know, leave. It really helps us out and it lets us know that you are enjoying our content. If you guys want to support us a little more, you guys can go to Patreon and support us there and get early access to all these videos. It really helps us out, guys. So we want to just say thank you so much, especially to whoever has been, you know, supporting us already on Patreon. It really means a lot to us that you guys are willing to, you know, open up your wallets and help us out a little bit while, you know, we're trying to figure this out and do all this whole YouTube stuff.
Yeah, thank you guys so much.
So either way, we appreciate it, and like always, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way.